My brother, he is 13 years old. He just turned 13 this October.
He's very quiet, very respectful, and he always have a smile on his face.
So he's pretty much the smartest one out of all of us. But yeah, he likes to study, he likes to read books, and plus soccer. We're a big soccer family.
He was sick like for 3 months before the diagnostic, but it was like simple headaches, simple. I cannot hear very well in my ear.
So he would just randomly start rubbing the back of his head. He'd be like, "I'm getting a cramp," and we would laugh because we're like, "Hey, what's going on?" But he's like, "No, like I'm getting like it hurts, and he needs to rub it down," kind of thing. So my mom would take him to the doctors, and then the doctors would be like, "Oh, I don't know." They said it was a cold at first, and they thought of like they kept going back
until one day, the June 2024, he went to play soccer, and somebody hit it in the face, in the left side. And he fell, and we thought it was a concussion. We took it to the pediatrician clinic, and 2 days later, that day, and then the next day, and maybe this wonderful man, I don't know, this doctor, pediatrician, and they said something is not right. So you had to go back to your family doctor and ask for CT scan right away. So it was Saturday, Sunday, and Monday we went, the 26th. And I explained what's going on with him. And I said, okay, we're gonna do this. And the same day, they called me like half an hour after the CT scan, and they told us that he has a brain tumor and it was leaking.
I had 6, but and then there's natural disasters like forest fire, who are the teachers? They cheated. Because I could throw a ball, and it's supposed to hit you, but it's like, oh no, I got you. Because it's like 5 feet away. Dodgeball kind of thing.
So the actual day when we got that news, it was pretty difficult. We were shocked. You know, we were not expecting this. We didn't expect for my brother to have a brain tumor. We didn't expect any of this. It was definitely a shocker. We felt bad because we're like, how could this happen to him?
It was emotional. Like, we're all sad about it. And I'm sure he knows that we talked about him, like, when we weren't with him, but yeah, we were just talking about it.
Now it changed. It changed in the way that he's angry. He thinks like it's his fault what's happening, and he feels guilty.
Yeah, I am afraid that the negative could impact my brother for sure. Yeah, like physical things like him losing his hair and stuff. He's already used to that kind of thing. But I think the fact that I'm afraid that he's gonna lose hope.
By ourselves, supposed to take bedtime.
To sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And right when they shot the eggs, it was pitch black. So
you guys didn't have like a nightlight?
We didn't see anything.
Oh wow.
No, people. Chemotherapy is probably like something that's on my mind the most. I've heard it's like it works, but like there's also chances that like it could be bad, but that's a slim chance. But yeah, it's just a long process.
He's gone for radiation, yes. He's gone for like in the morning he'll leave, and then he'll come back in the afternoon.
Not being with them is probably the hardest part, because I'm always with them, and now I can't.
If he's gonna be okay, emotionally, Like, I know physically, as in doctors, getting treatable, I know it's treatable, we know that. But emotionally, I'm worried for him because we did recently find out that he's in between the moderate and high depression. So he needs medication for that. And for a 13-year-old to get that, to be in that depression, it worries me because literally it's gone through my head. I'm like, I don't want him to commit suicide. Because he's mentioned to the psychiatrist, and obviously the psychiatrist mentions to my parents what's going on in the sessions. And be like, he doesn't, like, they asked him a question, we know that you're religious, do you believe in God? And he said yes. He's like, do you believe God can cure you? He said no.
We went so many times to the family doctors, and I really, and I do taking this, and I really encourage the people, the mothers and the parents too. Sometimes the opinion of one doctor, it doesn't mean anything. You have to go more, because he was with all these sicknesses, and it's a sore throat, or it's a virus, or maybe because he's growing up and all that, and we don't know.